Play it loud because it looks like he's coming back soon. Of course, on Raw, Alexa Bliss got a brand new theme song, seemingly like a whole new attitude with it as well. The character felt refreshed for sure from what we have been seeing. But this is things you might have missed. So, of course, before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And, of course, make sure you hit the like button. You genuinely have no idea how much it helps these videos succeed.
The evil is mine.
So as I said, on Raw, Alexa Bliss debuted her brand new theme song, brand new entrance graphics, and it looks amazing. It sounds amazing. The theme song itself is really, really cool. Very hard to hear with the Raw commentary team talking over it, of course. Don't forget the Lily graphics are still being used. Alexa Bliss obviously looked the part. This looked like her theme. This looked like her entrance. A little bit slower walking, a little bit more evil. And then, of course, we got the debut of Super Nikki. I love this. This is genuinely brilliant. I really think this is comedy gold. Nikki Cross has got a few wins. It's gone to her head. And now she's a freaking superhero. I freaking love it. WWE home run. A lot of people are now wondering on Twitter if this is a symptom of the feud that Nikki Cross had with Alexa Bliss a few months ago. Could it be that it just took a long time for Nikki to change? Maybe because she got those few wins, it went to her head and that change took effect. It's possible, definitely possible. Very interesting to kind of talk about because, of course, we know Asuka never changed. So maybe she could potentially in the future. But what surprised me was the fact that Nikki and Alexa seemingly got on very well. Last time, Nikki Cross was not happy with Alexa Bliss doing this dark stuff. And of course, they had that feud and everything like that. And it does make you wonder why now they're friends. I don't know. I do think, though, we're going to eventually get to the superhero versus the supervillain. Alexa being the dark, evil Alexa Bliss. Nikki Cross being the superhero who can save the world from Alexa Bliss. Or maybe even save Alexa Bliss from Alexa Bliss. I think that's how we're going to go with this story eventually. But it is now time for the Yowie Wowie moment of the week.
Morrison. Miz with the dripstick. It was a dripstick.
Who didn't want to see The Miz empty his dripstick on the face of Randy Orton? Moving on. Everyone's trying to work out the inspiration for Nikki Cross's superhero outfit. Was it the blue blazer Owen Hart? Was it the hurricane helms? Was it Mighty Molly? No! I think it was me. Look at the outfits. They literally match. Just give her a cape and a bit of white on it and look at that. That's freaky. That is proper freaky. Super C and Super Nikki coming to save the world from devastation. That's a thing now. But all jokes aside, Nikki and Alexa did get along very well to the point where Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross are both part of the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. So if you are going to the very first pay-per-view with fans, you are guaranteed Alexa Bliss in action, guaranteed Super Nikki in action along with Asuka, Naomi, and 4 other women in the women's ladder match. People are asking, do you think Alexa could win? Definitely possible. A playground Money in the Bank case could be fun. I don't think she needs it though. But it could be a fun way to get Alexa Bliss straight into that title picture. There was a cool moment on Raw during a backstage promo with Nia, Reginald and Shayna, where Shayna was saying that she wasn't scared of anyone, and Nia Jax just turned around and said, but Alexa Bliss is different though. And Shayna didn't reply. Shayna just walked off. And I like that. Finally, putting over the Alexa character is exactly what the Alexa character damn well needed at Hell in a Cell last night.
Who the are you?
This is Doudrop, but don't be shocked because this is Piper Niven, formerly known as Viper in the indie scene here in the UK. She's a really good wrestler. I can't believe they're calling her Doudrop.
We interrupt this broadcast for an important message from Firefly Funhouse News.
Newsbreak.
Hell in a Cell was the pay-per-view. Literally happened just over 24 hours ago. Of course, Alexa Bliss versus Shayna Baszler was on the card. We did do a video sort of talking about the match. It was full of Alexa Bliss shenanigans. It was decent. The match itself was fine. I said then, and I still stand by the fact I think the match was overhyped. We did, though, do a video looking at the new graphic. A little bonus edition. It's only about 3 minutes long, of things you might have missed. So if you missed this last night, it is up on the channel. We went into detail talking about this graphic and what it could mean. Of course, they actually used it tonight again as part of the new Alexa Bliss entrance. Thought that's worth noting. And of course, we saw last night Alexa Bliss bring back that Sister Abigail style DDT to Shayna Baszler. I think it's a really cool move. And people have got issues with her using it. No issues with her using it. If you missed it on the kickoff show, they was talking about Alexa versus Shayna. And Jerry the King Lawler brought in a brilliant joke. He said he didn't know if Alexa Bliss was a witch, but her other car is a broomstick. I like that. I thought that was quite fun. And Jerry Lawler retweeted it when I tweeted it out, so that was always fun. But genuinely, it's a fun little moment you might not have seen if you didn't watch the kickoff show itself. Did you notice, though, at Hell in a Cell, when Alexa Bliss was making her exit, on the Tron behind her on the screens, Lily was faded. I don't know why. We know Lily's in time out. She was there properly during the entrance. But during Alexa's exit, she had totally faded. Also, if anyone tells you wrestling is fake, show them these pictures of Drew McIntyre after his Hell in a Cell match with Lashley last night. Look at the cuts on his back. That is insane. Now, Alexa Bliss posted this to her Instagram the other day, to her Instagram stories with the tagline, "The evil is mine." No one knew what it meant. We know she said it a few times, but as it's now literally the starting line of her new theme song, it obviously meant something. I'm very surprised that they didn't actually play the new theme song at Hell in a Cell, but I suppose Raw, they probably want more buzz for Raw and things like that, so it makes a lot of sense. And I think it's the best thing as well. Bray Wyatt is likely to come back now at any time, and he's going to resurrect the Funhouse, he's going to resurrect the Fiend, and Alexa's Playground has become its own thing. Alexa Bliss deserves it to be its own thing as well. Her acting, her skills to do this role have been amazing. And to always liken it to the Funhouse literally doesn't do her justice. So to separate the two now and have the Firefly Funhouse and Alexa Bliss doing completely different things with completely different music, I think is a cool thing. I think you're always going to have Alexa linked back to Bray because she learnt from Bray. Everything she does is always going to mirror Bray Wyatt in a way because he taught her what he knew. Well, what she knows now. Maybe not everything that he knew, though. It looks like Karrion Kross is coming up to the main roster soon. He fought Raw superstar Shelton Benjamin on WWE's main event. We know he done dark match. Nice little thing to note there is that Karrion Kross could be coming soon. A lot of people are now talking again about Randy Orton, especially around Money in the Bank. We know Matt Riddle. We know he qualified for Money in the Bank this week on Raw. Next week, Randy is in a last chance qualifying match, so he could still qualify, but it doesn't look like he is. It looks like the story is that Randy won't qualify for Money in the Bank. People are asking, if that means Riddle's going to be in that match, what could Randy do? You got to think, big pay-per-view back with fans back. Randy has to have a match. Now, this is something that I really wanted to address on this video because I'm seeing a lot on Twitter and in my comment section from the video I posted during Raw about Nikki Cross's superhero gimmick, saying that she shouldn't be doing this, it makes the women's division look silly, etc. No one had an issue with the Hurricane doing this. Your only issue is, just like Alexa Bliss, doing a Fiend-like character is sexism. You think it's okay for men to do it, but not okay for women to do it. Women have to be this and that women have to look like that. Please don't do that. It's really stupid, and this was entertaining. I understand that some fans are upset at the fact they're not going to use the Alexa Bliss, the Fury theme song anymore. Maybe they will if she goes back to the Fiend and back to the Funhouse eventually. But I think it's a good thing that they're actually trusting her with using so many theme songs and probably paying to get them produced and stuff. Like, they really developed her character so much that they had to change her music. So I'm fine with that. But really, what do you guys think of Alexa Bliss's new theme song? And what do you think of the tag team of Super Nikki and Evil Alexa? It's a fun one. I wonder if it's going to be a permanent thing or just maybe they go to it every once in a while. Definitely interesting, definitely different, definitely cool. But let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the video. Your friends can find it and come and have their say. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram @CWrestlingUK. And I'll see you next time. Peace!